Hey guys, today is Monday. I want to say, I think it's the 5th. Um, yeah, but it's Monday morning. Keeping the vlog thing going. I hadn't put anything up. I didn't really film for the last couple of days, so since I put the first vlog up. And I haven't made the time to sit down and do the other vlog I was talking about, the sit down vlog, if you will. And, yeah, been having a hard time with my blood sugar here lately. So I've been dealing with that, trying to figure out some workarounds and trying to figure out how to, I don't know, it's a lot to deal with. I've been having a lot of sugar drops, if you will, hypoglycemic, and I'm going around and around with insurance trying to get them to, I'm trying to get the tracker device that you put on your arm to at least let me know when things are about to drop so that I can catch it in time, rather than just be doing something and then bam, because that's the way it does with me. I really don't have any indication until it does it. And by that time, I'm running, I don't know, 62, 63. The lowest it got was 50 something. Like 51 or 52, somewhere right in there. Anyway, that was the lowest they got. But they had denied the claim for the tracking device. It's the Dexcom 7. So they said, well, they denied it, and then I had called and we tried to do it again. Then their computer pumped out an automatic letter saying that they had already denied it, which we knew, but they did, with the information they added in with it, said that that it would have to be 50 or below for them to consider. I don't know. I'll keep you posted. It's a pain in the ass. But in any case, today is Monday. I'm still filming for the week. And like I said, I don't know if they're or not. Today, Dan and I are just getting out for a bit. We're going to go see a movie. And maybe grab a quick lunch. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'll keep you posted. And I'll let you know what's going on. Good morning, guys. All right. So, Thursday morning. It is still morning. It's not noontime yet, but almost. Anyway, so I'm going to be challenging my body here a little bit. I ordered an L-shaped desk for my little office nook in the front, and it needs to be put together. And that's what I intend on doing over the weekend. I may try to, well, I don't know. It depends on what goes on. I'll probably do it Saturday, because it's supposed to come in tomorrow, so I'll probably do it Saturday. But when it's not a big deal to most people. To me, it's a little bit of a big deal, but it's not a big deal. It's just the fact that I have to make my body do things that it does not want to do in no way, shape, or form. And, I got to get down on the floor. Because where the desk is going together, it's in the, hold on, I'll show you. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. This is my little nook, and when I say nook, it's looking dead on. It's not bad, but you can see over here, it kind of goes back a little bit. So it's an L-shaped desk that I'm getting, and I know I got to do a lot of filing, get this stuff put away, and but that's no big deal. Anyway, the desk, I'm afraid, is going to have to be put together in place. Where it's at, because of getting here where there's some light, because of the way that it's shaped and the way it's on the little hall going into the laundry room or whatever. I don't think I can put it together outside that spot and then get it in, if that makes sense. So it's got to be put together where it's at. So we'll see what happens. Again, if when I say, to most people, they don't understand, I'm challenging my body to do things that it doesn't want to do. I have to get down on the floor. I have to, get down and look up and put certain parts of it together in spot or in its place. So that's going to be rough. Now, yes, Dan will help if I need him to, but I generally, if I do things like that, I try to do them myself. He offers to help. He wants to help, and it's not that I don't want him to help. I would love to help, but at the same time, I need to try to keep joints moving, limbs moving as much as I possibly can because I am starting to what they call lock up, if that makes sense. Matter of fact, I got to talk to my rheumatologist about my hips because it's getting to a point to where they hurt more when I'm walking, and it's like a binding, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like when I go to take a step, there's a binding in the is it the SI joint? In the joint. There's a binding in the joint. So I got to get some x-rays done and see exactly where they stand. I don't know if cortisone shots will help, but it's a wait and see. But in any case, this ain't about that. This is about putting together a damn desk, right? So, good morning, guys. Saturday morning. Yeah. As you can see clearly by this room, it is a hot mess. I got everything that I got to put away. I'm going to put the old desk out tomorrow. Anyway, I got all this stuff to put together and put back in place. But, check this out. Bam! Did it. It all went together perfectly. And as I had told you guys, it had to go in place, or had to be put together in place. So I had to go behind this nook and put this part together by itself. Of course, the bottom part all went together and the top one on last, but it all had to be done in this little spot. So that took me forever. I gotta take her, move her over a little bit. She's got to come this way a little bit over here, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just got to get everything put in place and whatever. But in any case, I did it. It kicked my ass. I said it was going to be a challenge, and it was. I don't know. So, but in any case, it went together, and I accomplished it. And I found my old laptop in the garage. I was going to save that for a story for another day, but I'll fill you in real quick on that. This thing is old as hell. When I say old, I'm talking, I bought that back in, 2010, 2009, somewhere in there. Anyway, but it had messed up some years back, and I ended up with another one. I bought an Acer or whatever. That one is, what is that? Toshiba. So, I just gave up on it. So yesterday, while I was putting all this stuff, the desk together and all that good stuff, I had powered it up. It powered up, and it wanted the password. And y'all, I forgot the password. So, but I remember when the last time I had used it, it had gotten so slow and so bogged down, it wouldn't do hardly anything. And it was what I did way years ago all my editing on. So I did because I couldn't get into it, so I had to go on and Google how to, bypass it or whatever. There really is no way. You can go in and start from scratch, take it back to new. So that's what I did. It erased everything, put Windows back in, whatever. Fired it up. I went through the process, made a new password, did all the things just like it was brand new. Fired it up again. Boom, boom, just like it was brand new years ago. So, I'm going to try and get Windows Movie Maker back in it if I can, because it's not connecting to the Wi-Fi. But I did have a one of these guys. So, a Wi-Fi card. They'll plug in USB. So I'm gonna try that, see if I can get it online, get the Windows Movie Maker put back in because they don't include that on new computers anymore. And I'm hoping I can because then I can start editing like I know how to edit because I love Windows Movie Maker. It was easy, you had a lot of choices, and it was free. So there's that. All that to say, happy Saturday. I did what had to be done. I did it by myself. Dan did offer to help. And, but y'all, it kicked my ass. I am so sore today. I am so sore today. But, anyway, this vlog is probably going to go up before my sit-down vlog because now I'm starting to turn it into a daily, well, not a daily, but a weekly vlog type thing, which I'm a week behind. And that's okay, too. But, I'll check back in a minute. Good Wednesday morning, people. Alright, so it is Wednesday the 12th. I think it's the 12th. And I'm just getting myself together, getting ready to go to the ENT to get the biopsy done on my on the thyroid nodule. And not looking forward to that, but it has to be done. What are you going to do, right? We're used to needles. We're used to stuff like that. So it's not going to be a big deal. They numb it, they put it in. It's a very fine needle. They do it like 4 or 5 times to get 4 or 5 samples, I think, and send them off. I have an appointment next week to go back and see him, and yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know how it goes. In any case, I am sore, y'all. After putting that dust together the other day, I told you it kicked my butt. I have been stiff. My back has been stiff. My lower back is killing me. My hip is killing me. I think what I'm going to do, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last vlog, but my appointment with my rheumatologist is not for, well, it's not until July. So I think what I'm going to do is make an appointment with my primary, kind of fill her in on the situation, let her know that it's really bothering me, or whatever. Let her do the x-ray. That way I'll have them to take to Dr. G in July. You know, because that'll be out of the way. That way I don't have to do it and keep waiting for, and they have to, because he's an hour and a half, 2 hours away. And I'll get into why later, why I drive so far to see him. Basically, he has been my rheumatologist for the past 9-10 years. And he's the godsend, let me tell you. So when you find somebody like that, if at all possible, you keep the doctors that are good. You try not to switch if at all possible. So, but other than that, I'm going to grab me a little snack real quick. Probably just get some coffee. I just need coffee. And I'll check back in and let you guys know how the biopsy went. It'll be fine. I'll let you know how it goes though. Hey guys, alright, back home. And I can tell you that biopsy was no joke. Now, he had it done. That's where he went in. So, and it's sore. Very, very sore. They had to, well, first of all, my doctor, you know, he tried it a couple times and it just, he was having a hard time with it. I think he was able to get one tiny sample, but it wouldn't have been enough for them to work with. So he had to get his colleague in, and I can't remember what he said his name was, but they were able to find it a little bit better. They had to really get that sonogram, or not sonogram, it was like the ultrasound thing down. I mean, they were really mashing on it to see where it was at. And because it's, the nodule is down behind the breastbone here, the way he had to go in, that wasn't the bad part. That was no big deal at all. They had numbed the area, so you didn't feel that. What you felt was when he went into the nodule itself, and he had to really push in and go. Where he went in, and had to go down with the needle to get to the nodule and really get in there. And he got a couple of good samples, And then he goes, okay, we're going to go in one more time. Now, there's a total of 7 times. And he warned me, he goes, this one's going to hurt. And I'm like, fuck. So he went in and he wasn't kidding, it hurt. So, but he got them. He got some really good samples because he said he wanted to do it that way for this time and not have to do it again. So I go back on I think the 22nd. I thought it was next week, whatever day it is. Anyway, on the 22nd, I go back for the follow up, and at that point, they'll, we'll go over the results, and then we'll talk about surgery, getting a date for surgery to get it taken out. So, but on that note, I'm going to end this vlog here. I think I have enough footage to put together for maybe a 15-minute vlog. So, but anyway, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. They will get better. I just got to get back in the swing of things. And yeah, it's like walking back into it again. So I'm still a little nervous about it. And I'm catching myself doing the ultimate vlogger's no-no. Looking at the screen, not looking at the lens. So I'm doing that with this camera now. So, but anyway, all right, I love each and every one of you for free. I'm going to be working on the channel for the Facebook thing that I was talking about, and see if I can get that going. All right, guys, love you guys. Bye.